Today we shall reflect on the theme, strength in weakness. Now we see that Peter was a man who had his doubts. He was a man who also denied Jesus at the time of the Passion. And we see that Peter is the man who is then given this mission by the Lord. Now why Peter, we may ask. First and foremost, we see that no one is perfect. We all have our weaknesses, we all have our shortcomings. But what is important is that we become aware of these shortcomings and then we turn to the Lord. We take all our brokenness, we take all our shortcomings and we place them at the Lord's feet. We surrender to the Lord. And this is exactly what Saint Peter did. Even though he knew when he realized that he had done something wrong, when he denied Jesus, he gazed at Jesus, and that one glance was enough for him to then find company with Jesus. And in a similar way, in our lives too, this applies. Sometimes we may go astray, we may go away from the Lord's presence, but then we see that the Lord is always waiting for us with arms open. And when we turn towards Him, He rejoices. Today's first reading is addressed to the leaders of God's people as spiritual shepherds, focusing on Christ, who Himself was a spiritual shepherd. In a way, Saint Peter urges the leaders in his audience to serve the flock of Christ that is entrusted to their care. And this service is not supposed to be by lording over them, by exercising power. This service is supposed to be by serving them in humility, in a truly spiritual manner, by setting an example. In today's world, we see that whenever man gets some power, he always likes to exercise control over the others. He will quickly make changes here and there, just so that when the others say, they'll say, oh, this man has been elected and he has made so much changes. And we see that here, when Peter addresses to the leaders, he tells them to be like Christ, to be good examples for the others. And therefore the first reading is an instruction not only for all ordained ministers, but for each and every one of us. Through our words, through our actions, Christ invites us to be an example for the others and to lead others towards Him. A glance at today's gospel reveals to us the source of Peter's authority. Now when Jesus asked the apostles, who do people say that the Son of Man is? There were various responses. And similarly in today's world we see when it comes to the knowledge about Jesus, people have varied responses. But then Jesus asked the disciples, who do you say I am? And then Peter, as a representative, says that you are the Christ. And here we see that Jesus tells Peter that Peter is blessed because God has revealed to him. Now God can reveal to us only when we are open to the Lord. If we are closed, we won't be able to receive any grace from God. And therefore, in a way, this implies a certain kind of openness, a certain kind of humility, which all of us must have. And then we see that Peter was entrusted this great mission because he was able to recognize his weakness and he was able to then turn to the Lord and place everything before the Lord. And in a way, today, let us especially pray for this grace, that we too may be able to introspect in our lives, that during this season of Lent, we may be able to spot those areas of growth, and then through our prayer, we may take these areas to the Lord and place them at His feet so that He can perfect us.